you, and we're back. This is the first episode of Keep Talking Genius. We have a live studio audience here today, and I have a co-host, unnamed, here with us as well. So this is the first episode of the show ever. Much like starting a band where members might show up and jam together the first time, I would say that's similar to how this project might unfold. We don't really know what will happen, and it's strange looking at cameras and not at real people here. So tonight we have with us a very special local Albany musician and filmmaker who will speak to us perhaps about some of his projects, prospects, histories, and we'd love to pick his brain and talk to him. His name is Mike Keegan. He's been in Albany since he was born, and we're very happy to have him here tonight. So please give a warm hand to Michael Keegan.
How you doing? Hey.
How's it feel to be here?
Good, familiar.
Good.
Yeah.
We're roommates?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've come down here in the past.
Yeah.
Sometimes myself, sometimes other people.
Yeah, it's a space conducive to talking, playing music, doing any of those things.
Did you mention the contest?
Didn't mention the contest.
Oh, we forgot about that.
I guess I should announce the contest.
You should probably announce the contest.
Yeah, okay. Well, you may not have known tonight, but there will be a contest. A trivia question will be asked, and should I pass out the cards?
Pass out the
Okay.
Maybe your assistant should.
Yeah, assistant, give each audience member one post-it note. They're not sticky notes because they're not sticky. One post-it note each. A question will be asked later, and if you do in fact answer correctly, you will win. Where is it? This Stewart's $5 gift card.
Ooh.
So put your thinking caps on for when the time is right. Oh, I feel great. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
Yeah, good.
This couch looks good with the covering.
Yes. We have a nice, low center of gravity here where you can walk and move around in space and kick a little.
Turtles can walk up and be fine.
This would be a great place for a turtle farm. And my rainbow pony over the former USSR.
Speaking of turtle farms,
yes.
I heard of you before I ever met you.
Did you?
Yeah, I heard of you and your band, The Amazing Plaid.
Oh, right.
My band, Lincoln Money Shot, started playing at the same time, probably roughly within a month.
Are we talking late 2000, early 2000?
We're talking about early 2000.
Yeah.
At Mother Earth's Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
And our band started playing at the same time, and they drew the same group of girls who all attended an unnamed local all-girl high school. And I really resented the fact that there was another band playing at the same time with that same group of people, and that they liked you better.
Did they? Well, I do remember this this group of unnamed girls who attended this unnamed high school, and one of them happens to live around the corner now. She's nice. I'm friends with her on Facebook.
They were all very nice.
Yeah, you can be friends with them on Facebook, whichever, if you don't want to meet them and find out how nice they are in person. Yeah, actually, I had no idea. In fact, I'm kind of shocked. I'm not
like
acting
now.
right now. I feel like I'm acting. I'm not acting. I'm actually shocked. I didn't know.
I like you now.
No, it's cool.
And I also I didn't want to like your band, but then when I finally saw Amazing Plaid years into this, I liked them.
You know, and that period, I think in Albany music was cool because at least from the clique that I was involved in and the music, the bands that we were involved in, it got really catty on internet message boards,
Yeah.
and like on mainstream internet message boards. Like, you know, now we still have like the 518 board where, you know, there's, you know, still crossboarding and maybe trash talk, you know, between shows and things. But at this time, I remember between like the Amazing Plaid, there were a number of like Amazing Plaid haters, which was cool because there was some really hilarious discussions going on. Because at a point we had a female bass player, and if you have a female in a lot of, I don't know, just like the male-dominated music scene, some parts of it we have here, they often are like singled out, and you know, people always talk about their boobs and why
How
you
their boobs
always
look when
and
they're
how
playing
how it's
bass.
always the female who plays bass. But yeah, that seemed like a time like maybe 2001 to 2003 where like the internet banter was like somewhat I don't know. At times it was ferocious, I thought.
Well, people on the internet really seized on the fact that the other guy in Lincoln Money Shot, Nick and I, that we lived and worked and played in a band together and also literally shared a bunk bed.
Mm-hmm.
People would say
Yeah,
all
LMS
kinds of
gay
things.
sex was
Yeah.
like thrown around
Yeah.
all the time. The other internet message board that was really hot that I was never much a part of was the Wasted board, and
I actually got blamed for a lot of the stuff that was said when things started to escalate on there. But hilariously enough, I didn't even have a computer at the time. But I would hear people would be mean to me, and later I would find out it's because people said that I said things about their shitty bands.
yeah, it's too bad. Yeah,
I mean, I did say, but I didn't say it on the internet. I would say it at
Yeah.
parties, thinking I was hilarious.
Yeah.
Which I was.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that period was a lot of fun. I felt like there was a lot of discussion about local music at that time, and there still is. Myself personally, I feel like I'm kind of out of like a situation where playing music was like my complete life. So my perspective is somewhat different now. But I don't know, those message boards I think like did keep some like people going to shows, maybe not keep them going to shows, but there was a time when like all music wasn't infinitely like capturable in like any
Like
amount.
ghettoized.
And yeah, and MySpace to, so, I mean, it's like the major point to hit on. Made it like you would need such a filter to like get through all of this music to decide if you want to go out and see one of these bands. I don't know. Sometimes I think the local music scene hurts because of it, but I think it's also maybe just the way that the scenes of the music scene have changed.
It doesn't help that most of the bands are really terrible right now.
Yeah, well, there are.
That's probably like a big part of it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, yes. I mean, hopefully, you know, we still have some ounce of musical muscle left in Albany, and I think we do. I've seen some good things recently.